welcome back to Recruiting from the Bleachers. Well, the live period is wrapping up, but that doesn't mean the hustle ends here. If anything, now the real recruiting begins. So stay on your grind. You've been grinding so far on the court, on the highways, traveling, paying to get into the conference centers or the convention centers. Your student athlete has been playing hard, showing great attitude, hustling every possession, clapping for their teammates, locking in, diving for loose balls, 50-50 balls. They've been going for them. And that effort absolutely matters. It still does. But now it's about how you finish strong off the court. Why? Because the phone calls are coming. Coaches are watching how you respond now. Your professionalism, your character, and how your follow-through. It all matters. So here's the play. Send effective emails. Make them clear, respectful, and real. Share highlight videos. Listen, not just the dunks and the threes, but hustle, teamwork, growth plays, and full games if you can. Make confident calls. Ask good questions. Listen well and follow up with gratitude. Be thankful for those phone calls. Parents, I've got 3 ring binders right here next to me, filled with years of communication, coach emails, transcripts, and research. This is not just decoration. That was my preparation, my strategy. We did everything that we could, including sending out hundreds of emails and letters to get coaches interested in our student and our daughter. Let's anchor this moment in truth. Listen, the ultimate goal is the degree. Basketball may be the door, but education is the foundation. Choose a school that offers a major leading to a livable wage, not just a jersey and some floor time. If the athlete goes pro or semi-pro, listen, that's gravy. But the priority is plan A, and that's the degree. Because real life will eventually happen. Injuries, head coaching changes, assistant coaches change, program cuts, burnout, it all happens. And when it does, the degree is what endures. It's your leverage. It's your legacy. Listen, Coach Calipari had a recent video where he said, if you transfer and don't get the credit for those prior classes and your eligibility runs out, all of a sudden you have no program or academic foundation to fall back on. Don't gamble with that. Build security through education. Let me say this. The NI deals right now, it's new, it's flashy, but money has an ebb and a flow. Relationships, integrity, education are stable. That's the real currency. I've been in banking for over 30 years and I've seen money ebb and flow. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. That goes for people and businesses. So let me do this. Let me call out traps. Let me call out traps before you step in them. Listen, don't be blinded by a program. Programs evolve. Coaches change. Make sure you're choosing a university that fits your student athletes' academics, culturally, and relationally, not just one charismatic recruiter. Don't ignore the academic fit. Don't settle for a school that doesn't offer your major or career path that your student athlete wants to take. Because if basketball ends, where will that degree take you? Late communication or poor follow through? Listen, recruiters want responsive athletes. A delayed reply or generic message can close the door that you didn't even know was open. Focusing too much on the NILs. Listen, NIL is not guaranteed, and not everyone will get NIL money. Don't let financial hype lead to short-sighted decisions. It's a supplement, not the main course. Let the main thing be the main thing, and that's the degree. One transfer mistake can cost you years, so don't fall into the transfer portal and don't have a plan. Know the rules. Keep your credits, protect your timeline to graduate, and protect your timeline of eligibility. Let me say this, student athletes, parents, don't disrespect assistant coaches. Assistant coaches also often do the heavy lifting in recruiting. So respect every voice, every process. It speaks volumes about your character. So, all right, parents, student athletes, if you've made it this far through the video, if you've made it this far without checking your emails, texting a coach, or Googling for scholarship requirements, that means you're locked in. And that's exactly the kind of mindset it takes to thrive in this journey. So let me keep it real. Recruiting isn't for the faint of heart. It takes strategy, it takes stamina, and yes, it takes a sense of humor. Because somewhere between the late night game film, reviews, and chasing down transcripts, You've got to laugh and breathe and enjoy the process. Remember why you're doing this in the first place. So whether you're cheering from the bleachers or organizing binders like me with tabs labeled dream schools and backup plans, know this, you're not alone. You're doing better than you think. And if you have questions, hit us up, send me a comment, ask me a question, be happy to answer it for you. So stay plugged in, stay prayerful, stay practical, and keep listening to Recruiting from the Bleachers, where we'll break down the process. We'll continue to uplift our parents, our student athletes, and center the student athletes in our main design and focus of what we want to do. Listen, from the bleachers to the big leagues to the boardroom, let's keep cheering and steering our student athletes on to success. We'll see you next time. That wraps up another episode of Recruiting from the Bleachers. I'm your host, Michael Strange, and I appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to join us next week for another insightful conversation. Stay connected with us on Instagram, Spotify, and YouTube at Recruiting from the Bleachers. Like, share, and follow to keep up with the latest updates. And don't hesitate to leave your comments and questions. We'd love to hear from you. For a deeper dive into the basketball recruiting process, check out our book, Basketball Recruiting: A Parent's Perspective, available now on Amazon.com.